Welcome to Sister Fifi channel, where you are welcome here. Hey guys, it's Sister Fifi. I know that this topic it is going to be fire. Nah, it's not all about being fired, guys. It is all about sharing your truth, and hopefully it will help someone else along the way, because this topic for me really blessed me today by a professional um, leader within this world. And you guys are going to be shocked to the person name that I am getting ready to share with you all. And his name is The Rock. Yes, it is The Rock. So, guys, make sure when you come in, share this video out, thumbs this video up. And if you are new to Sister Fifi channel, I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you are a ride or dyer, I want to say welcome back, Fifi squad. And I love you all from the bottom of my heart. So I'm not going to be here long with you guys. I do want you guys to dialogue with me by dropping your comment, giving your input on this topic. I hope and pray that I can be able to see everybody comment. If you are on Facebook, I'm not going to be able to see everybody comment. So you have to give StreamYard the okay to be able to see your comments. So here we go. Let's talk about it. Hey, gamer. Hey, buddy. Good to see you. I know that this topic is going to be kind of like, you know, off the chart, where people really don't talk about this type of topic, because nobody wants to really associate themselves with somebody that shoplifts or anything like that. But I want to talk about The Rock. Yes, the wrestler Rock, the actor Rock. Uh, I was strolling through, I think it might have been YouTube. I was strolling through YouTube, and one of his short videos came up, and it really blessed my heart to want to talk about it, because I was very shocked to know that this man has accomplished a lot of goals in life. And for him to be brutally honest and come back and say, you know what, when I was young, when I was a teenager, when I didn't have enough money, I would go to one of the local stores and I would shoplift every day. He said for a whole year. Yes, for a whole year. He said that he would shoplift when he was a teenager to get a Snicker bar every day. He said he would go to that store and shoplift, and it will only be a Snicker bar. We talking about The Rock, someone that became successful in life, in the movie industry, in the wrestling industry, and he may have done other things as well. You know, it just moved me to want to talk about uh this topic today, because as I stated, you literally have people that are successful in life, not successful in life, Christian, non-Christian, whatever you may fall up under, your category you fall up under. Yes, all people in this world has done something that they were not happy about. They were They wish they could probably change things around because of what they have done. I know I have done things in my life because when I was young, I did the same thing, because I wanted something that I was not able financially to be able to afford it. And it will allow you to, mentally to feel like, this person has it, I wanted to. I wanted to, but I don't have the money to pay for it to get it. So, you know, your mind get to moving and telling you that, okay, shoplifting or taking something for someone is the way to go. Maybe they won't find out, they'll never know, but yes they will. you know and when those people do their inventory, they realize that something is missing, and within our heart we feel like they'll never know, and eventually, if your eyes are open down the road and you become successful in your life, like, The Rock did, and I'll finish telling you his story, his testimony that he shared, and it blessed me so, so much that like I said, I had to go live. I had to talk about this because, like I said, you have people that are successful and you don't know their story. You don't know that unsuccessful person story. They just may just become a beautiful person, a loving person, a trustworthy person down the road. But you don't know what that person did, before they became a loving person, a compassionate person. Um, a person that is very supportive. You don't know their story, and a lot of times people, see people that become successful, or they're no longer the person that steal or beg or etc. You don't know anything about what they've been through, and you are judging them. You're judging them for who they are today, but you really don't know what they went through to get where they they are today. It was somebody else that I hopefully it come back to my memory. I can remember some of it where they was talking about how every day, them becoming successful, it was not because of themselves. They were embarrassed because their mother was someone that uh their job was to clean, buildings, to take care of their family. It was a football. It was Dion. I think it was, yeah. I think his name Dion. He's a football player. Lord, what do they call him? The coach. I think they call him the coach or something like that. But if you guys are chiming in, you know who I'm talking about. But they call him like the coach, Dion, if I'm saying his name right. If I'm not, y'all forgive me. But anyway, he told his story, how he became successful. He said because of his mother, he said that he never wanted his mother to ever have to work another day of her life. And he was embarrassed by his mother had to provide for them by way of being a person, a cleaner, a janitorial person. That's the way she would make her money, because the friends would ask, what do your mama do in life? Just embarrassed. There's some people that are embarrassed about what they done in life. And as I want to go back to The Rock, and Rock was saying that, look, he was like, I literally used to steal a Snicker bar every day for a year, for a whole year, guys, at this local store. And the beautiful thing is that he, as an adult, a successful person, was able to go back to that store and say, look, I'm finna buy every Snicker bar that is in this store. And I want you to give Anybody that look like they're about to steal a Snicker bar, I want you to give this Snicker bar to them for free. Now that is powerful. That is powerful, and that is a repentant spirit to say, look, this is what I done. I am not pleased at what I done. I'm not pleased at what I done, but this is what I done. But I'm going to give back. That's why I'm so passionate about helping people, because someone helped me along the way. I am very passionate about it. Like, I remember when I was a child that Christmas cheer was the way we gain a lot of our Christmas. And that's why it's so important to me to give back. I could be embarrassed to say, hey, I'm not going to tell nobody when I was a child that I actually received Christmas cheer to get my baby doll or get, my siblings that were able to get their, train set or whatever. No, I'm going to say, I thank you. I thank you, God, that I no longer have to live that lifestyle. But for those that are in that state or that situation, I'm going to step up to the plate and I'm going to give back. Just like Chris Rock stated. He was like, not Chris Rock, y'all, but The Rock. He stated like, hey, I'm going to go back and I'm going to film this situation, this story, and I'm going to let them know that this is where I come from. And I am going to buy every candy bar, and I'm going to make my wrong right. Don't you know, if you are moving along, you may not be successful, but you're no longer in the place that you have to steal anymore or take anything for anybody. I feel like you should be motivated to give back. You should not be in a place of receiving and taking from people all the time, because you already done that. You already done that. It is your time to give back. And I'm so grateful that The Rock did that. I know typically I preach, and I feel like this is preaching still. You know what I mean? Because we need to be honest, transparent, and stop being selfish and greedy and taking from folks all the time. When we did that in our past, we did that. And it's time for us to step up and be a giver. Be a giver. Be like an example of The Rock. And if you're able to buy that candy that you stole, thank you, official. Thank you, my brother. If you stole something when you were young and you did wrong when you were young, and maybe you might have been an adult, and it took you all the way till you was adult to change your life. But you did it, and you should give back without any strings attached. You should not feel embarrassed about stepping up to the plate and saying, I'm forever grateful for my change. And now I want to tell somebody about my change, and that I do what I do, not to show off or to make myself look like something. So if anybody look at me and you look at me any other kind of way, like I'm doing this for a show, well, you got that wrong. No, I'm passionate about this because I know where I come from. I know what it's like The Rock say, living living in poverty and not having enough to be able to go and pay for it. So you take, because that's all you know. You brought up in that environment. You made and you molded in that environment. So you only do what you see. But in your heart, you don't even want to be that way, but you do it because that's all you surrounded by. Man, I'm telling you, I'm feeling passionate about this. I don't want nobody to ever feel bad because you made bad decisions in life, but I do believe that you should feel bad constantly doing it. Yeah, it's, it should be a point in your life that you should work on change. And you work on that change. And if you don't accomplish that goal, then try it again. And if you don't accomplish that goal, maybe that's not the goal that you need to work on. Work on something else. That's what I did. And that with The Rock doing what he did, he was like, look, struggling. That feel like, me taking for somebody is what I got to do to survive. Rock gave them hope, like, nah, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. I want you to get them this candy bar and let them know that, look, I got you. Because some people feel like nobody got them. Nobody cares. Nobody understands. Everybody is, perfect. That's how the world is kind of like created. Or either they have come, you know, out of what they're going through, and they just like, I ain't gonna tell nobody how I came out of it because nobody can help me. No, that's selfish. That's selfish. It's time for us to step up our game, to not be ashamed of what we have been through, and be like The Rock. Give back. He went back to his community where he shoplifted at as a child. And I feel like you need to do the same thing. Do the same thing. If it's nothing but, you know, give back to the community as a whole. If you don't go back to that one store, just go back and try to be a blessing to somebody. I hope, guys, that this you know podcast was inspiring to you guys today, and it motivated you to know that, you know what, it's okay for me to share my story. I'm not there anymore, and I feel good about my change, and I'm going to help someone along the way. Don't be selfish. Please don't. Help somebody along the way. Don't always be a person that receive, and you know that you have taken from somebody in life. It's time for you to give back. All right, guys, I love you guys dearly. I'm getting ready to log out off with blessings. Welcome to Sister Fifi channel, where you are welcome.